I'll just describe what happened to me yesterday. 昨日は喉が痛いでした。Okay. 昨日は喉が痛いでした。I had a sore throat yesterday. If I want to say last night. What is last night? What is last night? Koban? 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 No. Last night. I don't remember. Oh. Is it? I don't think it's a word that I learned yet. That's why. Sakuban. There we go. Kino is yesterday, yes, so. Kino. Kino wa nodo for throat, ga itai. That's pain. Deshita, because it's the past. So, kino wa nodo ga itai deshita. Now, if I reverse this, let's see if it transcribes it the same. Okay. Oh, okay. So that is where it's actually that's where it's actually wrong. Okay, that's the tricky thing. This is how you say past for I adjectives. Okay, so kino wa nodo ga itakatta desu. Okay, itakatta desu. Okay, so this is how you say the past. It's not okay. That I always forget that rule because it's not one that I use too often, but yes, this applies to the rule because this one here, it ends with an I here, so you have to add a kata for past. Yeah, it just I was kind of thinking because if I say this in a casual way, this is like a polite way of saying it, but if I say it in a casual way, kino wa nodo ga itai datta. I believe maybe that is the more casual way to say it, but if I reverse it, it's not going to show that because usually Google Translate just shows the polite versions for the most part. So I had a sore throat yesterday. Okay. Byoki. There you go. Byoki, disease or sickness. Kibun. This is a feeling or a mood if you're feeling bad. You could say, Kibun ga warui. I feel sick. I feel bad. Kibun ga warui. Okay. Does the line above the letter means that you make it longer? Oh, like if you're reading this, yes. Yes, so if I type in, yeah, so it has the line above here, so it'd be Kibun ga warui. Yes, it just extends it out. However, I would not recommend relying on this 100% because I know that this is not always accurate. It really isn't. You want to find a different thing because this is just kind of like when I haven't recognized the kanji before and I just read this, I'm reading it and it's like, what are you saying? It's not actually accurate. So it can be accurate, and I think a lot of times it is, but there are plenty of times that what this says is totally different from what it actually says, what it should actually be. We can also type too, you know, if you want to type. Konnichiwa. How do I type? How do I type? Oh, here it is. Handwriting. So, Ito. There you go. Ito. There you go. That's it. No. Back out, please. Okay. How do I? There we go. Look at all these ways of saying people. Ito ga warui. Well, not necessarily he's a bad person, but people. But I think for population, like people. Let's say people. People are bad. Okay, it's the exact same thing that I just said. Hito ga warui. But if I reverse it, okay. Oh, it's because I said ga here, right? But that should not really change the meaning all that much, but I guess it does. I guess it does to some degree. Let's say, I hear that translating Japanese is very tricky. It depends. Like, for an example, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. There you go. I mean, that's not really accurate. Because thank you would be arigato. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, arigato is thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu is like a more polite way of thanking you. And this one right here, there you go. Now it's finally saying thank you in advance. This is basically what that means. Thank you in advance. Please be kind to me. So it's just a polite thing that you say. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Arigato. Yes. Okay, there we go. I look forward to working with you. There you go. There's another translation. So it depends on the word. So. Okay. So if I say... Oh, it wasn't actually... So when I said my throat was sore last night, it wasn't last night. It was actually the night... What day was it? Okay, what day was it now? I'm like confused. It wasn't last. It was not last night that my throat would hurt. Okay, it was Thursday night. Thursday night was when I was starting to feel kind of, ugh. And then Friday, my throat hurt really, really bad in the morning. So, 金曜日の朝は喉が痛いかった。Okay. かったです。Okay. かった。I had a sore throat on Friday morning. 金曜日の朝は喉が痛かった。痛かった。Okay, let's say. 金曜日の朝痛かった。Yes, okay, that's exactly what I said. There we go. 金曜日の朝喉が痛かった。Or 痛かった。Let's see what the lady says.
金曜日の朝、喉が痛かった。
喉が痛かった。You know what the hardest one is to say that I oh man, this one is fun to say, okay? Try to practice this. 暖かくなかった。
暖かくなかった。
暖かくなかった。It's so hard. Kinyobi is Friday. Kinyobi is Friday. I guess Friday morning is when I felt sore throat. But yes, this one. 暖かくなかった。So, I guess if you're going to look at this, if it's double letters, that means this right here. That means this is almost like a pause of a tongue. So, you don't say, so this would be 暖かくなかった. So there's like a little pause there. If there wasn't that pause, it would just say atatakaku na kata. Kata, not kata. So, yes, kata or kata. So you have to have that little pause there. But anyway, there was another one that was very, very hard as well. It's like when you eventually say it enough times, it's much easier. It's a lot easier. But yeah, some of it is kind of like tongue twisters, especially like the ku and ka, and it's like when you're like mixing them all up, and it's like it makes it quite the challenge, I must say. Some of the stuff can be very challenging to actually say. But anyway, we got to go back to the sick words. Okay. So there was one. Okay. So it's so much easier when I can actually visually see it. So having to think about what I want to say now. So I know how to say part of this, but I know it's not quite right. Okay, I'll just say it, I think, the way that I... Okay. So... 今朝は夏かった? No, that would not be it. That'd be natsu. Netsu, rather. Netsu. Oh, no. That is what it is. Okay, I got it now. Kesa wa netsu ga arimasu. There we go. Kesa wa netsu ga arimasu. It means I had a fever this morning. Dario Huntado 8742. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing amazing today. And this would be incorrect. It'd be arimashita, because it's the past. So kesa wa netsu ga arimashita. And if I reverse it, let's see. Kesa. Okay, this just puts the comma here. Netsu ga arimashita. Okay, so yes, that's correct. So when I can visually see this, it's easy to read. I understand it, but it's like coming up with it off the top of my head is a bit more challenging. It's like I like to write it down. So that's still the hard part for me. Kesa. This is this morning. Netsu, which is this character right here. Netsu. That is fever. And it's a fever when it's this way. Because as you can see, netsu also means heat. Netsu. Oh, I'm thinking maybe natsu? Maybe? Yeah. Neshin. Netsui. Netsu. I think this is Neshin, right? Neshin, yes, okay. How do you decide what goes before the particle wa? Okay. So, that's wa and ga. Okay, wa and ga. These are like particles that indicate what the subject is. So, the easiest way that I can probably explain it is... So if you say, okay, this is probably a good example. Kare wa handsome desu. He is handsome, okay? So I have the wa here, which means it's basically describing him. So kare is him, and this is what it's describing. So he, and then he is this. But if I put ga here, let's see, it's going to mean the same exact thing. But in the context of the sentence around this, you don't really have the context here. But let's say, for example, there's a woman who like pointed, someone and says, who do you think is handsome? And then the woman would be like, he is handsome. Like pointing to a specific person. That is when the emphasis would be on here. Okay, so ga is almost like you're putting emphasis on the things before it. So it's like he. Whereas if you put wa, then you're putting emphasis on the thing that is after it. Hopefully that is the easiest way of explaining it, because that is that can be a little bit confusing at times, but yes. 私は可愛いです. Oh, not kawaii, kawaii. Kawaii desu. Notice how, okay. Notice how. Nezumi wa kawaii desu. So, kawaii and kawaii. Kawaii or kawaii. See the difference? Like, they're just, it's amazing, right? Kawaii. Kawaii.
Kawaii kawaii.
Kawaii kawaii. There we go. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Let me actually try to actually say it. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. No. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Okay, I mean that's like the closest. That's the closest. I put too much emphasis on the E. But yeah. I thought kawaii had a double. Well, that was the kanji. Yes. So right there. That would be technically yes. I think maybe I deleted that, but yes. Otherwise, that would be the way you would spell it without the kanji, yes. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. There we go. I got it. No. I did not get it. It's hard to pick up that voice. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. Kawaii? Kawaii? It's not getting it. It's not getting me saying kawaii. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. There we go. Let's see how she says it.
Kawaii wa kawaii desu.
Okay. Let's try it again. Kawaii wa kawaii desu. There we go. We got it. Just that little tiny bit. We just say that, but do Japanese people do tongue twisters? Yes, there were a few tongue twisters. I don't remember. Oh gosh, there was one that someone mentioned to me. I think I have it saved. I'm gonna let me find it. All right, yes, here it is. I'm gonna do my best to actually say it here. Uri uri ga uri ni kite, uri no koshi, uri kaeru, uri no koe. Okay. Hopefully I got that. It says, let's say, uri uri ga uri uri kite, yes. Uri uri no koshi, okay. Uri uri kaeru, yes. Uri uri no koi, yes. There we go. That was it. So yeah, someone had mentioned that to me, and I actually just said it. So that was fun. Let's see how she says this. Let's see how she says it.
売り売りが、売り売りに来て、売り売り残し、売り売り、帰る売り売りの声。
All right. Say that like 10 times fast, you know? Anyway, we got distracted. We're talking about sickness. We're talking about sickness. Colds. Sickness. Netsu, we got that one for like fever. Byoki for a cold. But actually no. Byoki was Byoki. A disease, an illness. Kaze. No, not kazi. Kaze. Oh, you know what it is? I think it. Kaze. Kaze. Thank you. Okay, so kaze means cold. No. Okay, stop. Okay, but what's interesting, so if you remove this, it means wind. As you can see, kaze, and it's pronounced the same way. Kaze, or kaze. So. Yes. Kaze. Let's see. Kamikaze. Kamikaze? There it is. What was the other one? The other one. Okay. Influenza. Influenza. There it is, influenza.
インフルエンザ。
Influenza. Okay. Any other words here? Got a fever. Okay, cough. Okay, let's say we want to say cough. Kare wa itsumo seki o suru. He is always coughing. He is always coughing. Or, okay, shiteru. Okay, could you use suru there? I think so. I think this is, I don't know. Kare wa itsumo seki o shiteru. He is always coughing. He's always coughing. Influenza de wa nai. De wa nai. It's not the flu. It's not the flu. No. Another tough one that isn't the flu. There you go. I mean, another tough one that isn't the flu. Let's see, how come lots of Japanese words are just the English word but with a Japanese accent? Yeah, those are words taken from other languages. Yeah. Like, one of my favorite ones. Engineer. it just looks kind of funny. Engineer. You wouldn't say engineer, you say engineer. So It's kind of funny. Some of the words can be kind of funny. Or another one of my favorites, cakey, cakey. That one's also kind of funny. So. Or, I mean, if we want to fill you in on some funny ones here. Coochie. Coochie means mouth. And it means this mouth. Not a different kind of mouth, you know? Nani wa coochie? No, I didn't say that. Nani wa coochie? Nani wa coochie. Nani wa coochie. Actually, I think you would say that as Coochie wa nani desu ka? Okay. Coochie to wa nani desu ka? I don't really understand the toll here. Coochie to wa, I don't really understand that exactly, but yeah. Okay, so that was, I mean, that means mouth, but when we think, you know, it means you know, it is coochie, you know? I'll teach you a naughty one. The naughty one that I learned. Mura mura. Mura mura. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let's see. More like a cold from the symptoms you describe, yes. Kaze ga arimasu. No. Kaze. Yeah. Kaze ga arimasu. Kaze. The symbol looks like a mouth. Yes, that's how you can remember with coochie. Coochie wa muri muri? Mura mura? Hang on. Coochie wa mura mura? Mura. 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 The translation of this. My mouth is tinkling with desire. Oh my gosh. Is your mouth throbbing with desire? Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, let me actually reverse this. I want to see what it says. Okay, watashi no kuchi wa. Okay, I don't know this one. Yokubo de. Oh, pita pita. Okay, so pita pita, I guess, is desire. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, no, tingling. Okay, pita pita. Oh my gosh. Oh. Another fun one. Muki muki. Muscular. Muki muki. It doesn't sound like it's muscular, like muki muki. You know, but Muki muki wa mura mura. Okay. If I change it to that, that'd be tall, right? Buff. Anyway, we're doing naughty words here. This wasn't meant to be like this. ASMR tingling. Let's see what ASMR would be. Okay. Let's see how she says it.
ASMR
ASMR. ASMR. Okay, that's a little bit challenging. That's a little bit challenging. A little bit challenging. What other fun words? I don't know. I think that we had a fun time with some of those. I guess for like a few music things as well. Let me try ASMR tingles. Okay, so zoku zoku kan. The tingles of ASMR. ASMR. No. Okay. Zoku kan. This may actually be like the hardest word to actually say.
ASMR
ASMR. ASMR. That is hard to say. What was the word for tingling? Pita pita? No. No, puda. Puda puda? No, what was that? Pity pity. Okay, that's it. Pity pity. Yeah. Oshiri wa. Oshiri wa pity pity. Oh man. Okay, anyway, this is too nasty for us. So they have katakana and just plain Latin letters. Some. Yeah, some. Like another one would be like GPS.
GPS
That one's easy. GPS. Yeah, GPS. Or another one. T-shirts. Yeah, for t-shirt. T-shirts. この T-shirts は汚い. This T-shirt is dirty. This T-shirt is Mura Mura. This T-shirt is hot in a, horny type of way. Anyway, we're talking about some like music words. What would be some music words? Okay. So if you want to ask someone what kind of music that they listen to, this is something I like to do. どんな音楽を聴きますか? What kind of music do you listen to? どんな音楽を聴きますか? Okay. And a lot of the different types of music are words that are just from like English. Like, for example, rock. Rock. There you go. Rock. Rock. Or other like music is as well. So if you want to say, I listen to all music. I don't know if this is exactly correct. Let me actually try. すべて音楽を聴きます. すべて音楽を聴きます. Listen, okay, let me actually reverse this. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so this, I don't know any of this right here. So if you want to say maybe I listen to all genres of music, I listen metal, electronic, and orchestra. Okay, so electronic. I guess it depends on the type of electronic. I guess if we keep it as like EDM.
EDM,
EDM. You could say. EDM の音楽を聴きます。Listen to EDM, electronic dance music. Kikimasu mura mura. I'm listening. I'm getting turned on. Ooh. SMR を聞きます。Mura mura. How do we go back to that? I don't know. I don't know how we went back to that. But that is funny though. That is funny. Okay. I guess the last thing. Let's see the last thing we want to do maybe with music. Ongaku wo sukurimashita. Sukurimashita. There it is. I made some music. So this is like if you're saying like you used to make music or in the past, like I've made music. Maybe. Guitar. What is the word for guitar? Okay, I think it's guitar. Okay. Guitar o hiku. Play the guitar. Let me see if this is correct. Yes, guitar o hiku. Okay. So if you want to say play the guitar, guitar o hiku. Now, as you can see here, guitar o says hajiku. Let's actually see what she says.
ギターを弾く。
Hajiku. Okay. But I also said hiku and it picked it up just fine. Let me actually see, because there could be different ways here. See? Hajiku. Hajiku. Okay, so alright. So here's the interesting thing. Alright. So you can pronounce this right here as either hajiku or hiku. Depending on what you say will have a different meaning, but the characters are exactly the same. If you say hiku, it means to play a stringed or keyboard instrument. I'd say a guitar is a stringed instrument, so I would say hiku, but let's see what the other one says. The other one says, for hajiku, this one means to strum or to pluck the strings of a guitar. So if you're saying guitar specifically, it means you have to say hajiku. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it is those like little rules like that that just make it like so frustrating at times. Obviously I said it and it picked it up just fine. It understood what I meant, and I'm sure if I'm having conversation, it would be understandable. But the fact is, you add that one little ji in there, hajiku, because you're playing a guitar specifically. You're plucking the strings of a guitar. I mean, come on. Come on. I like tango and salsa music may have That effect. Oh. So, you like to... Odori ga daisuki. You like to dance. Okay, this one. Odoro no ga. Okay, daisuki desu. Okay. Odoro no ga. Okay. A little bit different there, but it is the same principle. Okay. Electric guitar or acoustic guitar? I would say personally I would like... It depends. I like both. When it comes to music, I think both have their own different values and interests, you know? Okay, one more sentence and then I think that's gonna call it, because, yeah, starting to feel a little bit run down a little bit. Just a little bit. Music. So would this be correct then, if I say piano o hiku? Play the piano. Now, hiku, would that be correct? Hiku as opposed to hajiku. It is. So hiku for piano, hajiku for guitar. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Piano no hiku wa mura. Okay. What is this trade? Okay, piano o hiku to undo ni something. Oh no, okay, no. Shodo, okay, so shodo ni. Okay, the urge. MC. The urge. Mura mura ga arimasu ka? Actually, I think they would say... You mean the urge. So, hang on. No. Okay, Kolfun. Shiteru? Kolfun. Are you excited? Okay, so let's see. Kolfun. Let's see if another meaning for that is getting... Why are we doing these nasty words? Kolfun. Excitement, stimulation, arousal is a definition, but honestly, muda is a better word. Ever since I learned that, we're just using it all the time here, you know? Anyway, I think that is going to do it here. That was a lot of fun. We learned some words and then we just played around too much. We